Welcome to another 1v1 gaming review where we only show you the first 2 hours of gameplay to prevent any major gameplay spoilers and only review games that we have completed. I'm Sneaky Pat, and today we're talking about Marvel Spider-Man 2 for the PS5. As Uncle Ben told us, with great power comes great responsibility. And that is the case with the power of the PS5 when it comes to the second full game with Spider-Man 2 from Insomniac Games. I've been gaming for over 30 years, so please believe me when I tell you that this game is not just another video game. Spider-Man 2 is a full experience from start to finish. And I didn't finish the game until I was about 22 hours in. Peter and Miles are back together again and better than ever before. I've seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I've seen all the Spider-Man movies with Disney Avengers. I've seen the 2 Spider-Man movies with Andrew Garfield. And of course, I've seen the Spider-Man trilogy with Tobey Maguire. Let's try our best to forget about that third movie in that trilogy though. But I'm even old enough to have seen the Spider-Man the animated series from 1994 to 1998. With all that being said, this is the best, and I mean the best, Spider-Man story to date, hands down. It's like I said, it's Peter and Miles. Miles Morales isn't just Peter Parker's Robin because Peter Parker isn't the only Batman. What I'm trying to say is there is no second best Spider-Man in this amazing feat of a game. Insomniac Games treats both Spider-Man equally, and why not only this is important because the so-called sidekick is now just as important as the original, and that is so hard to do to the point where I don't think it's ever been done with the main heroes in either Marvel or DC. But also because Miles Morales is of African American descent. So yeah, if you didn't know, we have a black Spider-Man. Insomniac Games stays true to African American culture as well by how Miles talks, his love for music, either that's being hip-hop or teaching us the player about some bebop music with the likes of Charlie Parker. While you're swinging around the city with Miles Morales, you even start to hear the music and it just has this urban feel to it. It's the same about as it was in Spider-Man Miles Morales game. It's the closest thing that we have to DC Static Shock, and I'm loving every moment of it. Now either you're playing as Peter or Miles, you're going to just love to swing it in this game. Last game, I wish you could swing faster, but damn it, I didn't know they were going to make Spider-Man fly in this damn game. Okay, technically you're not flying, it's a wingsuit. But that wingsuit technically isn't just a wingsuit. You can literally glide from one side of New York to the other side without swinging, using jet streams throughout the city. That's flying. But the wingsuit is amazing to have because the city is twice as big as the last game. Why that may sound really big is not that big as in like a GTA or Assassin's Creed game. Fast travel is in the game, but in my 45 plus hours of playing, I never used it once because swinging mixed with flying is a combination that I didn't know I needed. Let's talk a little bit about the story in the game because like I've already said, this is the best Spider-Man story on display that I've seen and played. By now you know your main villain is Kraven the Hunter. And let me just say that this man does not give any fucks about anything or anyone besides that thrill of a great hunt. He's arrived in New York to kill or be killed. Kraven is menacing as hell. He's dangerous to everyone, including his damn self. In all of Marvel video games, this has to be the best villain I've come across. Kraven and his crew are simply out to kill and destroy. More killing than anything. This version of Kraven the Hunter reminded me of DC comic villains because it's just that damn dark. And while Spider-Man has his dark moment, I feel that Kraven the Hunter truly come across as a man you cannot bargain with whatsoever. Now, that is only one villain in Spider-Man 2. There's even more. If you've seen the trailers, you already know that Sandman and Lizard is in the game. But there's even more, and of course I'm not going to show you. During story missions, you also have to play as MJ at times, but it's not as bad as it was in Spider-Man 1. MJ cannot defend herself, and honestly to me, It felt like you were being stealthy as you would if you was playing The Last of Us. So I found this to be pretty damn fun. Also, what I found to be fun are all the side missions. There's a lot of them. Either that's Peter riding his bike somewhere, helping a blind woman with a dog, listening to an old man talk about his long lost wife. There's a moment you even spend with Haley in the game, and it just warms my heart, and it shows you that there's still great people out here in this world. See, that's the thing about most of the side missions in this game. They all have a story to them, and how Insomniac Games put it all together in this one game. It's just remarkable. Now, random events still happen in the city while you're swinging around. Buildings catches on fire, car chases, stop someone from getting robbed. Puzzles are also in the game, but you can skip them if that's what you want to do. Just about everything from the first game is here, but it's done better and it's much more. You can do all of this in fashion. This game has so many costumes to choose from. Outfits from older games, comics, and even the movies. Peter and Miles have their own outfits, so the Spider-Man cannot look the same. Well, there's this one outfit they can both wear, but that's it. And out of all the outfits, some of those outfits has different variations to choose from to change the style up even more. So not only are you stopping crime in style, but you have a lot of tech and gadgets to also help you out. The skill tree isn't complex to understand, and each description of either the text or gadgets tell you in a simplified way of what each one does. The options in the games are there to accommodate anyone that really wants to enjoy this game the way they want to enjoy it. Photo mode is in the game and it's awesome, and that's saying a lot coming from me because I never used photo mode. At the time of this recording, as of now, my only negatives about Spider-Man 2 is that the game crashed on me 3 or 4 times. Sometimes the enemies can get stuck inside or behind a wall, so you will have to restart from the last checkpoint. And there is no new game plus as of now, but it is coming in a later patch whenever it does. Other than that, my game of the year is Marvel's Spider-Man 2 from Insomniac Games. This game is the true testament to what gaming is. This game alone is the reason to buy a PlayStation 5 if you don't already have one. If I rated games by the number, this would be a 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5, 100 out of 100. So yes, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 gets a smash indeed. There is no other Spider-Man game that is this great. Please know that I am well aware that we're 8 minutes into this video and I haven't talked about Venom. I feel if I was to talk about him, I would spoil it for you somehow. So I'm not going to talk about him. But please know that Venom 2 shines in this game. If you have found this video to be helpful, I ask that you please subscribe, and after that, go ahead and check out our review on Lies of P. And I'll also ask you to help us spread the word about 1v1 gaming. And remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Thank you for watching. Again, I'm Sneaky Pat, and I'm out.
Mr. Parker, where are you?
Principal Evans. Hi. Yes, this is me, Peter Parker. I'm sorry. There was an emergency, and I'll be there soon, I promise.
I better see you in 10 seconds or...
Oh, no. You're breaking up. Well, soon.